Right, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be going through all the amphibians that we own in this house. Not a lot right now, but I do plan on adding an amphibian wall just here. So this will be full of amphibians with misting systems, and it'll be a proper nice tropical wall. So yeah, and with that we'll start the video. We'll start with the smallest frog, which is right here in this box, to the biggest frog, which is in that tank, which I'm not showing you right now because you've already seen the video. If you haven't checked the video out, it'll be on the channel somewhere. DIY African bullfrog build. Check it out, and yeah, see you in a sec. Right, and this little Bra Plus tub, which is actually not shut, I suppose it hasn't escaped out of it yet, is this is Nigel, the cane toad. They're small in a minute, I'll show you in a second. A couple of facts about them. They originated from Central and Northern South America. They were introduced into Northern Queensland, Australia, at the number of 2,400 cane toads to eliminate sugarcane beetles in plantations. And after a while, they just kept populating and become an invasive species. I've always wanted a cane toad. I like my amphibians, as we all know. So to get my hands on one of these is a pleasure. So thank you to the shop I got this from. I'll leave that link in the description. So yeah, come and check it out. So in this bowl is a baby cane toad. As you can see, these little orange bits on the side by his arms, they are poison glands. So when this animal feels threatened in the wild, at a bigger age, they know about now, they secrete poison from these parts of their, decrete poison, I don't know what the word is, sorry. But yeah, there's like a sticky glue, as high toxic poison, that basically, if anything tries to eat this animal, it will die. So we advise not to lick these animals in captivity or not to, mishandle these animals. These animals do demand respect. So yeah, that is Nigel the cane toad. He will also be getting an upgrade soon into a 30 by 30 by 30 with a shallow substrate, so I can keep an eye on him. And yeah, so that's just a temporary setup to quarantine in. And yeah, this is Kiwi, my baby red-eyed tree frog. So this is one of 3 in this communal tank. That's Kiwi. These are original morphs. I think these are the most beautiful frogs out of them all. Stunning, piercing red eyes, blue bodies, and orange feet. So that's Kiwi. I'll get the other 2 out now. Just keep it going, that's okay. So this one here, can you come and say hello? Yes, you. Hello. This is Starburst, a little bit bigger one. Same as Kiwi, normal red-eyed tree frog. Beautiful, stunning, piercing red eyes. Look at that. Beautiful orange feet. Very social animal. And he just loves to sit there. Very social animal. Quite delicate species. And these guys come from the rainforest of the Amazon, Peru, just like the Dendrobates tinctorius. Find these up in trees and on bottoms of leaves, hiding from predators. They blend in quite well with leaves. And yeah, the next one I'm going to show you is a bit different to this one. And this one, this is Akbar, or my partner likes to call him Vimto. Vimto is a melanistic red-eyed tree frog. Beautiful creature. Looks just alien-like, And yeah, this is Akbar. How beautiful he is. So yeah, melanin is another thing. It's just an increased pigment gene. So it turns them from green to like a purplish colour. And yeah, you can see a prime example there of why it's the different morphs. So yeah, they're pretty cute, aren't they? And this lovely little one here This is Piggy. Piggy is the coolest one of the lot of them, I reckon. Well, apart from Big Combs, but you'll see in a second. She's a little drama queen, as you can see. Just now before filming, she weed on me. So that's one of the mechanisms of defense. So when they when they feel threatened, they wee out the water retained in a cloaca. So yeah, hey. So yeah, that's another defense mechanism, and they always like to keep their eyes on you as well. They're always watching. Thinking that she could eat me. She probably couldn't. So yeah, that's Piggy. And this lovely little brother, this is Dumpy. Hello. So Dumpy is also a white-streaked frog, but more on the higher green side. This is why we can tell them apart. These guys come from northern Australia, or any part of the northern part, and also New Guinea. So these are communal species, primarily insectivorous. They don't eat rodents. I mean, they probably could if they would, but they like insects such as locusts, crickets. Don't give them mealworms, because mealworms or moray worms have hard shells. But they could do be roach now and again, but they like their locusts a lot more than that. So that is Dumpy. And this frog, this is Flumpy. Flumpy, it's called Flumpy because he looks like a flump. And it also roams with Dumpy. So yeah, beautiful frog. And now I'll get the biggest one of our collection out, which will be, it's in a different tank because he's a bit bigger than these three right now. But they will be going into this tank soon when I revamp it and give them more hiding spaces. So that is Flumpy. And last but not least of the white-streaked frogs, Kermit. Kermit's quite a big one, as you can see, compared to the other lot. Kermit is a blue-eyed honey whites tree frog. They did a lot of research before getting these frogs, and they say they don't like the soil. So I put in loads of leaf litter, and he decides to sleep under the leaf litter. Maffin's not Maffin, but yeah, this is Kermit. He'll just sit on my hand. He's the most beautiful little frog in the world. Loves food, very food hungry, food driven, and yeah, Kermit. So this is Buster, my little denture-based Tintus Aurus, and to the right of him is Bubba, the older female denture-based Tintus Aurus. Excuse the absolute mess of a tanker it is. I am due to update this soon and add more denture-based Tintus into this colony. But these two seem to work well together. They're quite bonded as two, and yeah. So these come from like the regions of South America, Amazon, Peru. They're beautiful species. They're definitely up there, one of my favourites, because you don't really see blue in the wild. So yeah, they're beautiful species. Eat primarily flies and ants in the wild, but in captivity they just eat a diet of flightless fruit flies. Quite a lot of them, I'll add to that. But yeah, that's Bubba and Buster. This angry little fellow, this is Bowser, the Pac-Man frog. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed him for you, because see how if he wants to actually come out of his hole today. So here we go. You didn't have to work for that one, did you, mate? So Bowser is an albino Pac-Man frog, otherwise known as a albino horn frog. They range from the areas of Argentina and Suriname, and all over South America, sometimes in the Amazon. And yeah, They're primarily insect, well, they're omnivorous, so they eat mice, they eat anything that will pass them. So this is a prime example of ambush predator. They'll sit in the mud and just pretend they're a leaf, something walks past and bam, it's eaten. Once he's eaten this roach, I'll see if he wants to be held and show how big he actually is. And this is Bowser. So how big he actually is. What? Right. So you can see the size of him. Yeah. You can see the size of him. So you see his face, okay? His face looks tiny underground. But when he comes back out and he goes hunting and finds another spot to lay, it's a big body. So he could probably eat a couple of quails at this size. Quail chicks. And this, for you little bugger, this is Gumbo. Unhungry peasant. Gumbo is an African bullfrog. Don't know the gender yet. So it's 2024. We don't presume genders here. The only reason I do this, I touch his chin, is because I can trust his animal with my life. And know he won't bite me. Under here, I don't say do this by the way, but under his chin you can feel like a big solid piece of bone. That is the bone teeth. The part of his jaw which leads the bone teeth in his mouth. So when they catch prey, they're also ambush predators when they're hungry. So they burrow in the floor, grab their prey, like Pac-Man frogs do, but these also travel. So, and these also look after their young in the wild as well, in the regions of the Congo, Kenya, and southern parts of Africa. The thing I like about these frogs is they've got really proper toady feet. Look. Bing bong bing. So in this video, I will give you a prime example of why they are called lazy hunters. Because he can't hunt to save his life. So, yeah, that's Gumbo. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. So as you've seen, there's a few animals in different tanks in a minute. So like the white street frog, so they'll be getting an upgrade soon into a communal tank, which will be on the amphibian wall in my reptile room. These red eyes will also be getting an upgrade as well. Tintus Aurus will be getting a whole tank revamp and a few more added into their colony. Bowser, the Pac-Man frog, will also be getting a bigger tank, and Nigel will also be getting a new tank as well. But for now, they're all fine, they're all happy, they're all eating, they're all pooing just perfectly fine. So yeah, and that is that. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did enjoy making it. I've been Ken, camera lady Danielle.
Hi.
And yeah, also if you're interested in subscribing to the Patreon, you get behind the scenes access of new builds, early access to videos, podcasts, all that sort of stuff. You get your name on the end of every video. Patreon, you're there. If you did enjoy this episode, please consider giving it a like, comment and subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one. Peace out.